told me she was building a ship.
Wish I could take one of our birds for a run.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo. Only when it bloody bit me.
I think Mid might need some help, Tony.
Catch your death sleeping out here.
I know.
Well. Here, Sid.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this lovely bit of kit. Problem is, which is why.
I imagine Ty could get some use.
Proper.
So what exactly?
Nothing but Bob Ashell gave me a sample she'd obtained. You pour the blackest blight, sir. I did it. And do you know what I found out?
I take it that's where...
I saw a billet on the hunt board for one. Would have gone myself, but...
All right.
Thank you, kind. If you're ready, we leave at once.
My children!
I know you're all afraid, but now is not the time for...
Ready, go? Yeah! Fly, Ambrosia. Faster! Ready, girl? Yeah!
Time to fight. That'll do, girl. Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty. Nice try. Your reign is over. Now to collect the axe. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If Hawaii needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Faster!
to the stables, girl.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
All right there, Sid. How's that hunt for the...
I have it here.
That's the... You're a gent. Right then. There. The Telemon Malembic.
Very impressed. There's...
Don't be... Why don't you let me take a look at that?
What?
Well, we thought we might use it. Ah,
Well,
that's the spirit. Well,
it certainly...
right.
Thank you.
No nervous. And I'm telling.
Clive. So, what'll it be? Anything else?
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Hopefully it's nothing. Blackthorn.
Not really.
This won't take... I just wanted to ask how you're getting on, and you might still be doubting your craft. Perhaps sharing your thought?
That bastard still. You got a king. He's just, well...
And that was?
A sword. The metal itself wasn't any... You could slice a man clean in.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. No.
And if you knew how to... We could arm the curse breakers with...
That's about a soft...
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords, and we can't have them.
You're a soft, but I can't say I'm not...
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about... You're looking well.
What do you want?
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single edge.
Running around after it?
I suppose I am.
Little wondrous. There's not many like that make it as far, which made it nicer.
Can you tell me who bought it?
You think I tell people? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking. Fine. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Delmeckian bloke. Collects well, and he's got more money than sense, which is wise. I reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh.
I appreciate the...
And what can I do for you? It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The most
Now,
fragrant herb.
Dusan, I know you're keen, but a good salt. Leave some for the rest of us.
The St. Drape's fang is gone. The whole Mother Crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Calm yourself.
My reputation will be ruined.
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac.
Pardon the intrusion.
Out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed.
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's...
Radim! Get...
Very good. Would you mind stepping out?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. He's been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable...
I don't suppose a single-edged sword.
Ah.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage.
You have but to state it.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac.
A condition I would be of...
I don't suppose you saw with the thieves...
I did not, no. Though some every ill-gotten call...
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to...
That will be very kind.
Farewell.
Come on.
Fly, Ambrosia. Be safe. Enough! All yours, Torgal! Ready, go? Faster! Straight home now. Stay down! We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
This must be ignorant. Nothing seems... All right.
I hear I have you to thank for the... What shall I call you?
Wyvern.
A formidable name. Well, Wyvern. Redeem here tells me you...
A few moments of your time.
You're a peculiar...
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about...
Oh, true. Karen drove me hard on the price, but It was made in the Outer Eye and is used exclusively. They believe no combat should ever exceed. Each sword is made... There's a...
But how do they hone such an edge?
Why, they use a whetstone. Whetstones, rather. A whole array. But it is the final stone which lends the a mineral quite fine. And that... Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, the very and a far more.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship.
I am locked in bit. I am one step.
Are there many other
Too many to count, but only one is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern, may our part... Redeem!
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, master. Come in.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such now. Let's see. Sorry for the... But hopefully look...
You learned something about...
I did better. Yes.
No wonder I couldn't. One hit might not be so bad.
Even so.
I think so, yeah. With this but there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield. Nah. No point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as it. But finishing our blades with a whetstone is, and what's finer than fallen mate? Just imagine it. Good. I won't make it.
I'm sure that just...
Don't you worry about. I've been working day and night since I was half your age. Hey, I owe you one.
You'll be happy to hear.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. You come and find me when you've got them.
All right.
Back, are ya? What's that for you, dear? Anything else?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Let's go. Run like the wind. Enough of you, are there? It's over! Time to fight. It's over. Stay down!
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine. Titan! And then there was one. Nice try. Too slow. Too slow.
What do you need? What do you want? No scratches, right?
And what can I do for you? Coin purse weighing you down? You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
Crack the crystal too?
What could be wrong with... I got your note. You think something...
So you can read. But I didn't say how he used to love didn't like. You've not been working it.
No harder than you.
What was it you said he was?
That's what the laws...
Then maybe they...
I suppose things... Perhaps Hippocrates...
Instead of everything.
Lawsman.
He isn't ill.
I don't think so. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of...
I rather think all came, and I see no... If we assume... It may well be that the bone frost wolves, after all, as to where one might...
I don't recall ever seeing...
And little wonder. The last...
Even so.
Good hunting club.
Easy. Thanks, Gal. Too slow. Let's try. Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Now, will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answer, which means we owe the lawsman. We're just a big puppy. Lady Karen will be relieved.
I noticed. So, I'll teach. All right, now we know.
Speaking of which,
You can. In return.
oh, it's just a moment.
Ah, were you able to...
We were indeed.
Very good.
Lady Karen.
Ah, do you recall
About how she...
precisely that? The Fenrir of... And while the...
What do you suggest?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one Icon's... Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you. In short, the Icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, and that number has only grown. As the realm, one can but speculate as to how...
He has seemed more...
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still.
Crack the crystal too?
Trouble with the ledgers.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Oh, don't make me listen. A little. And it's, sadly, I can straighten it out. I'm gonna need...
Be late.
There you are!
So let me get this. And instead of coming, you get Clive, the man in charge. Well,
Oh, just Martha.
we owe 3 of our most trusted.
Each. They lent us.
Do we have that much to hand?
No, we don't. And not after the King's raid, besides.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder. Is there anything I can do to...
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to...
Rocks.
Rocks? He's a little something, Sid nice, and I reckon 50.
I'm sure they will.
But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, asses to...
I know.
Go. Do you know what?
Because...
Because I'd rather like...
Well...
Don't worry.
Really?
No.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. You earned this. Here you are. You earned this. All yours. Here you are. Sorry, but you're not quite there yet.
Clive!
I wasn't expecting it seemed, and now I doubt.
A star route. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If we're anyway, bit much.
Something like that.
Same as all. Back when the place probably knew. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but and when Sid passed away, we were all...
His death was hard on everyone.
But he didn't. I reckon what he saw, and don't we all? That,
There's two at the glass gate.
did you hear?
The gates to heaven.
I want to see you
What am I going to do without sweet water and olive talc?
Milady.
Gift? Oh, my.
Otto asked me to settle the hideaway and to...
I thought you might finally... Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. The man owes me nothing. My contribution to the restaurant...
You once told me, Sid... I'd like to do the same, and for Otto's.
Otto is... I doubt anything could...
Otto had us.
Long ago. Yes, and blamed himself for not being... I don't know how it happened.
I didn't know.
How could you have? Besides Sid, I've never met a man... An ill habit.
Go will want to know this.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Good. So Lady Karen accepted...
Ah, but she was just too stuck. She threw it right back in my face.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't...
I'm sure you were...
Oh.
Lady Goat, would you...
What? I may, but those were done...
Of course not. Surely you wouldn't shut...
Oh, fine. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab a canny one. Might be I already, it might be you if you wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all.
I hear you ended up... Thanks to this... I sometimes want...
Speaking of which,
Oh!
right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. It was the only...
I knew so little.
Almost.
Martha in the deck. How long did you...
Before he died, back in the day, he bought passage to... We set up drinking Island rum till the morning bell dragged me back. Quit my post not long after that. But me and Sid stayed close. That was... The magic woke inside my son soon after, and there was no hiding.
Couldn't you and your family hope?
My family wanted the monster. I couldn't turn my back on him, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how that... Luckily, it was him who stood beside me when... Him who cried for me. Him. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. Threw away I knew then. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction, and I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Clive? We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across... No excuses, now.
Not quite.
She said that.
She...
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Oboleth, have you seen Mid?
Yep. You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars. Got some life in her, but anyway, I was on my way up to see you. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person. Post.
Thank you, Oboleth.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well...
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off?
Well, the next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was just like when we built this place. Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it?
Gav will be leaving with me.
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least. Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goots.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go? With them? Oh, thanks, Nan!
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot! There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today. Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Really?
Oh, aye.
I take it...
Oh, no doubt. Well met, friend.
How does a merchant miss...
Oh, the man.
He sent the...
My brother's right.
We may have seen...
You? Chances are.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway...
You've clearly got a fine head.
We're lucky now. Reckon he won't be forking over.
All right. Just don't...
No. You just put an end to those...
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot.
Well, we've got guests.
These must be our bandits. That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of here will be a night.
Seems we've found ourselves the...
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathe.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong.
You've done your part. It's been a pleasure.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
I see the Dalmecs lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
So this is Zemeckis.
A land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greagor, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Dreadside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Not much further to go.
Safe. More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the Crystal's blessing.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
What are you looking for?
May Gilbert
Out of my
smile
sight,
upon
wretch.
you. Peaches and pears.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Goot, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take the large one.
Ah, Goot. There you are.
Clive,
Slow down, Goot.
it's me. We cannot ride the caravan without it.
Do you remember?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Here.
It wouldn't surprise me.
So, to get the pass back...
I know where. No one knows more about what...
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Cat.
No time like the...
You two go on. I'm going to check the rest of my stuff, mate.
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
It's next to the checkpoint.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any... Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become...
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners. And yet, none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the...
Which means?
That someone is doctoring. The same someone who is encouraging the children, and the same someone who has...
Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass, and we want to catch whoever's behind it all. And two...
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that, like...
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of it.
All right.
Thank you, but I don't know your name.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach. I suggest that you speak...
The furniture maker.
Out of my sight, wretch! I've no use for
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Traders pass.
Are you the furniture?
Looking for something imp... Ah, and Eloise collared you too.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets.
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? Unless not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch.
Their eyes must have lit up when...
The fishmonger round by the gate's been...
Thank you.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Fish for sale! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who street urchins, by the sound.
Orphans from the war.
A few, perhaps. They're all looking for
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to...
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can... be?
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. What's picking pockets?
No, so if they come calling...
I'll take the large one.
Excellent. Excuse me.
Cons.
I was just wondering if...
Anything you grown-ups ever ask, so guess what I'm about?
Sorry.
Come, taste my peaches!
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
What do you want?
It's all right. We're not going to... We've heard that some very bad... We need to know who's...
I don't know much about it, really. He said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find...
Do you know where your friend...
He's usually by the tent out...
Thank you.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears, plates and beef.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
That's that, then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy! That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we... yeah, could use one of those things to get...
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up.
Would they now?
Shit, we're in trouble. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you were...
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy ran back there.
Thank you.
Shit.
It's all right, Hunter. I just want to ask...
Fine.
I'm looking for the people...
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they... I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill.
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look...
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it were...
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. People. Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just Theodore, at your service.
Theodore.
What vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems Hunter's a good lad. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the Clive, was it? And my sisters asked, then we all want this.